Hi, we're here at Davis & Crump, and we're talking to Wes Stevenson. And Wes, most of your clients have medical conditions or injuries. How do you deal with a sick client?
Well, with every client, we try and be very understanding with them and try and explain the legal process and help them through that frustration that comes with such a long and involved ordeal. We always try and keep in close contact with them through status letters and emails and phone calls, and we have a very dedicated staff that's here that's happy to take their calls and connect them with the attorney that's working on their case.
If someone you knew was considering hiring your firm, what would you tell them?
Well, I'd let them know that here at Davis & Crump we specialize in personal injury law, including defective drug and bad medical device cases, which is probably very similar to what they have. We've got a large staff that's handled cases similar to the ones that they have, and several lawyers that have done similar cases to theirs in the past.
Your firm often advises potential clients to look at the background and experience of other attorneys before making a decision. Why?
Well, hiring an attorney is a big decision. It's one of the most important decisions that a client can make in the course of their lawsuit. And we want them to be comfortable with the attorney that they end up hiring. You should be able to trust your attorney, since they're going to be the ones that walk you through this long process that can often take several years. Here at Davis & Crump, we have attorneys that know the process, that know the issues behind the injuries and how the lawsuits work. And we think that when clients look into that, they'll be comfortable and be able to make a good decision in hiring us as their lawyers.
What can a client generally expect about being kept informed about their case?
Well, one of the things we always do is send out status letters on each of the litigations that we handle, so they can expect to get letters from Mr. Davis or Mr. Crump letting them know the status of their case. Beyond that, we have emails and a staff that makes phone calls regularly to let people know what to expect and what's going on. Or they can go online to our website and read about the latest updates there. It provides newsletters, blogs, and other information that they might find helpful.
Some potential clients are concerned about not being able to afford an attorney to help them. What advice would you give them?
Well, I'd let them know that we at Davis & Crump work on a contingency fee basis. And what that means is we don't collect anything for our fee unless we get money to the client. So unless we win or settle a case on their behalf and get them a check, then none of our costs are billed to them. And there's absolutely no cost unless we collect for them.
How long does it take to conclude the typical defective drug or medical device case?
Well, it obviously varies depending on each person's individual case, but normally it's a pretty long process. We generally find that it can take anywhere from 1 year up to 3 or 4 years from the time we start to the time things start to wrap up. And that'll depend on the judge that gets assigned, the way the case develops, but it's important to remember to have patience when filing a lawsuit like this, especially if it's something as complicated and as complex as a defective drug or medical device case.
Thank you, Wes. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you.